Hello everyone, my name is Christopher Cortez, and in today's presentation I'll be talking about the phonological process. So, first of all, we have to talk about why it's important to teach pronunciation. Well, as a foreign learner, it's important to learn how to pronunciate correctly because it encourages us to speak more fluently and in some cases even have the capacity to have a good communication with native speakers. Also, it helps us to have a more diverse and complex vocabulary and feel more confident about ourselves. Next one, we have a technique to improve our pronunciation, which is called drilling. Drilling is a technique that consists basically on the repetition of words. It could be a word or it could be a phrase. It's what teachers use most of the time when they are teaching listening skills with audio records, right? So one of the most common activity that drilling has is to provide the student with an audio so that he can repeat and try to imitate what he's hearing. This is a common exercise that it's being applied all over the country. Then we have the next technique, which is minimal pairs. Minimal pairs consist on presenting the difference between two sounds through examples. But these words only contain one different sound. Like here in the example, we have seen and sin, we have living and living, and so on and so on. So the most common activity for this kind of technique is to have the teacher to explain the difference between these two sounds, right? And once the student listened and tried to differentiate these two sounds, they have to select the word that they think is correct. So that's kind of the process. They learn about the difference between the sounds, and then they have to complete an activity with those differentiations, like we have here in this activity. These are some of the techniques and activities that we can provide to the students to have a better communication and a better pronunciation. It's important for us as teachers to know that there are not only one correct answer. We can apply different types of techniques that we think are useful, but it's important to have in consideration the needs of our students and the needs of our class. So having that in mind, we can apply these types of techniques. This was my presentation and I hope you like it.